Ready? Ah! I freaking knew it. Ah! Damn, I thought I was gonna get on a streak.
Yeah. It was my streak of paper that's been letting me down.
It's okay. You win some, and you lose some.
Put in the
Right?
Put in the chest.
You know how it goes.
Yes.
We're back, Papi.
Yeah.
It's October. You know what that means.
Love October.
Love October. Still baseball season.
Yeah, it's still baseball season.
Yeah, still baseball
Now,
season.
not only because the climate we live in is summer is hell,
Mm-hmm.
but now the temperature's cooling off. I saw that in the weather it's going to be 92 tomorrow, or 90 degrees tomorrow.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, wow, that is super fresh.
Last year was like 105.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. 90 degrees, and it's October, and
Favorite holiday coming up?
that's right. My daughter's favorite holiday.
Halloween, baby.
Yeah. And what? You gotta think like what sparks our imagination? What makes us? What draws us to really enjoying Halloween?
It gives
right?
people a chance to be somebody else for a day, right?
Yeah.
And so, kind of got me thinking: have you ever pretended to be somebody else? Like, you ever create an alter ego for yourself?
Yeah.
And that's what Halloween does.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's just for that night, as kids, you're like, you get a chance to be Superman. You get a chance to be Spider-Man. You get to be, I don't know, Dora the Explorer, whatever it is that kids are into, you know. But I remember as a kid, like, I always wanted to be a pirate because they look like cholos.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I want to be a cholo. No, you can't be a cholo. Well, how about a pirate? Because it was kind of close to get bandana.
Yeah.
But I remember I was like 8, 9. I was like, I'll be a cholo. I don't know. I was always like,
You knew you wanted a chola from your young age.
maybe that's why, right?
I think
subliminally,
I think
it was there.
I
from a
think
young
that's what it
age.
really was.
So, it kind of like got me thinking, like, why is Halloween such a big deal? Because, and that's kind of one of the things. It's fun, right?
Yeah.
People get creative. We already got some ideas going on in our department. Some other friends already got some ideas, so we're working on it. Still got a couple weeks of work.
Yeah.
But it kind of leads into one of the first things I wanted to get into. We got some fun facts, psychology, science based. But the first one, you ever heard of the Batman effect?
Talk to me. Talk to me about the Batman effect.
So there's this thing called the Batman effect.
Okay.
Right. It's based on a study that was done at University of Minnesota. That's where the term comes from. But it says that research shows that adopting an alter ego and viewing yourself as a separate character can lower anxiety, improve perseverance in difficult tasks, and enhance self-control. Psychologists call it the Batman effect.
The self-control thing, that's just mind-blowing.
Well, I think it partly has to do with the fact that, well, I'm a superhero.
You're playing another character.
I have to do good.
Yeah.
Right? What would Superman do?
You're playing another character, you're holding yourself up, you're automatically exerting self-control, because when I'm myself, and obviously I'm a loser.
So in the study, it describes how children can improve their self-control, their perseverance, etc.
Yeah.
Often mimicking a heroic alter ego like Batman, right?
Yeah.
They did an experiment where kids were told to pretend to be characters such as Batman, Dora, Bob the Builder, while doing boring or difficult tasks. So you have to pretend that you're this person but doing that. And when they did it, they found themselves kind of like enjoying themselves more, but also not quitting.
Maybe we should tell our boys in the math department about this. Because if they pretend like there's somebody else.
Increase perseverance.
There it is.
They'll stick with it.
They'll stick with it. That's the biggest part of math, right?
Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of grit.
Yeah.
Right? A little bit of toughness.
with history,
like,
you just have to
kind of like not give up.
With history, it's like juggling, and you have to know how to tell a good story, whatever. But in math, hardly anybody wants to be in math.
It's not easy. So I remember growing up playing basketball at recess, and often you heard Jordan.
Magic Jordan.
Right? You were pretending to be Michael Jordan, and so that kind of like heightened your skills more. You like ran faster. You try to play extra harder because you were pretending to be Jordan.
You think you're black and you think you could jump higher.
Maybe.
Especially if you rock the shoes.
And if you have the right shoes, remember those Reebok pumps?
Oh yeah.
You definitely jumped
The
higher.
David Robinsons.
So, but I also remember playing football on the street, and pretending to be Barry Sanders. So he had all the moves, juking, bro, twist, spin. And man, I felt like, man, nobody can stop me.
But like, yeah, you had to be watching them. If you watch them for a little bit, then you get into it. I remember like that as a kid in high school. We go watch NBA Finals in the 90s, right? And Jordan would be on TV. And then we'll go after, hey, man, let's go to the playground. You go to the playground, and your mind, like think you're shooting all your angles. You think you look like Michael Jordan. Stupid-ass kids,
so
right?
that
the Batman
effect shows that pretending to be a strong, brave, or disciplined character helps children and adults stay focused and persistent. It strengthens self-control, lowers anxiety, and builds perseverance. Especially is useful in education and sports, and anytime you have like a setting where you have to perform.
Yeah.
So, the Batman effect, it's a real thing.
I can think of a few people I'm gonna go home and try to be. So I'll let you know how that goes.
All right, let's try it.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
All right.
What you got?
Do we have a number 2, or am I going in any order?
I think you did that one.
All right. I have something for you. For you.
Wait.
And yeah, men with no kids and no marriage plans are the fastest growing demographic. Okay.
Really? Tell me more.
Yeah. It's exactly right. Fast growing demographic. So, Pew Research Center, adult males 18 to 49 who don't have children, a rising share say they're unlikely to ever have children. And that's whopping more recent studies from the Pew Research Center, 44 to 47%. It's like, I'm out, I don't want to do this. I'm out. 44, almost half the population. Like, I'm not doing this, right? And 55 or older, 16.5% are actually childless right now. 55 or older do not have kids. 16% people do not have kids. And that's from census.gov.
Huh.
Yeah. And this population is, of course, expected to grow.
Huh, that's crazy.
Crazy, right?
Well, so I used to joke around when I was like in high school, say, oh, I want to have like 11 kids because I want to have my own baseball team, have my starting rotation, have my, 2 on the bench.
Just
like,
one,
so I want to have a lot of kids.
Just one problem, you don't have Kardashian money, right?
I don't have that.
Yeah. Thanks, Ray J.
That play, money, whatever, monopoly money. But I don't know. At some point, I was like, no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But then I was like, well, I'll have a couple kids. And it's not that I ever said, I don't want to have kids anymore. Boom. But it was just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good right now. No, I'm good. Because I was like, I don't want to be broke.
You see what I go through? I've showed you my credit card bills. I've showed you, hey, you know what? I'm supposed to take my family to Disneyland, and all this. You're trying to play catch up, and all of a sudden something's presented to you. Like, what are you supposed to say? No, happy wife, happy life.
But I have maybe it's partly because the influence I had of my group of friends growing up and into college. Like, none of us had kids.
Yeah.
And into like later, like I think the one who had kids, the youngest, he was like 23 or so.
Dumbass.
And
I was 21. I was 21 by the way.
It's like close to maybe even 24. I don't remember. But the rest of the group, like I just had a friend who just had a baby this past year, and she's in her 40s, and that's it's riskier, but they finally decided we're gonna have a kid, and I was like, cool, go for it. They did their thing, and they said, okay, we're ready. Dude. And so people are like, that's crazy, but like, hey, to each their own. Who cares? You're not gonna raise it there.
In vitro fertilization, the increased risk of
there's obviously there's risks as you grow older, but I think partly it's like, no, I don't really feel the need to do it. Not that I never wanted kids or don't want kids. It's just like, but it's interesting seeing that there is a growing number of people saying, nah, we don't want it, especially women. Women, there's a rising number that shows that women are actively choosing not to. And it's interesting because it shows you that cultural shift that.
On that note, it also says men are somewhat more likely to want to express. Men are more likely than women to want to express a desire to have children someday. So why are men more likely to say, "Yeah, I want to have kids"?
I thought it would be the opposite.
Yeah, it's funny. You think the motherly thing.
Yeah, the instinct to nurture and care.
For the guy, it's easy. Hey, all right, you're pregnant. All right, make me a sandwich. I know you're pregnant.
It's like, we're not carrying it.
Baby pops out. Hey, the baby's crying. You're gonna feed the baby. You're gonna, like that, right? We have this masculine thing in society.
So I don't know. Maybe you have 2 of your own. But once a baby's born, I I don't know. It's. I'm not to say that the dad is worthless, but it's all on the mom. It's the baby needs the mom more than the dad.
The brunt of it.
Right.
And it's like a lot of instincts kicking. Like for us, we just have to be ready to choke somebody if they come close to the family, like a bear.
Yeah, well, you got that protection mode or whatever.
Yeah.
But it kind of makes me think about how the demographics begin to change because of the declining fertility rates, or people not having kids. And I thought of like Japan and China. Because for the longest time, like in Japan, they had that one-child policy.
Yeah,
China had that one-child policy where they would give people incentives not to have more than one kid, right? And now what's happening there is that they're having issues because they have an older generation and not enough kids, not enough younger generation to replace.
They have to import brides, and
that's what Japan is also experiencing.
If they had little girls and that's the only kid, they would throw the little girls in the river, and it was literally they would literally do that.
There was a thing, right? So like now you're looking at China. It was like, well, why are people not deciding not to have kids? And partly because of the costs, right? The high costs.
I think this
childcare
and the fact that we don't have to like sit around and spend the whole day making a meal or hunting a freaking deer. We can just order DoorDash. Life is beautiful. We don't have to play anymore.
Yeah, that's why we're obese too, as a society. But it's interesting to see how are they dealing with it now. And so they are like now creating government policies where it's like, well, we need people to have more kids.
Yeah.
So they're now incentivizing people to have kids by creating like pro-natalist policies where they'll subsidize your childcare. Yeah. So if you need childcare, we'll help pay for that.
New Mexico is the first state, and this just happened a couple weeks ago. Mexico is the first state to fully fund a childcare program, a free childcare program.
And think about what that does. Yeah, it's probably going to cost.
That's
more.
like the worst part. Dude, where do I leave my kid? The suegra.
That's why a lot
like
of people
right now,
don't work.
the suegra's picking on my daughter, but dude, I'm super lucky.
Not having to worry about
that. If that didn't work out, dude.
What would that do for the economy?
Like my mom, she probably can't help me out with my kids. But it's just not a realistic idea.
Not everybody has the same ability.
And childcare is so
imagine
expensive.
like what it could do for the economy.
Yeah.
To allow people access to that childcare, but give them more time to work.
Or just how about just plan on not having any
kids. But that is just the nature of what that is.
Who kids, man?
Speaking of kids, the next one I thought of you.
That is why we have a job.
Like, you know what? This is definitely up your alley.
Oh, damn.
I seen you more how you are with Demi. When I started working here, your son was already like in senior in high school.
Yeah.
But there's another one a study that says fathers don't bond with their child through cuddles and kisses. Fathers bond through wrestling, tossing their child into the air, and games of chase or tag. What looks like chaos is actually proven by neuroscience to be crucial for a child's brain and development.
Yeah.
So
there's all these memes of like moms like, oh, let me fix your hair, let me do this. Oh, are you fed? And the memes of dads putting their kids in a tire and rolling them down the hill. It's complete opposite.
Here, go swim. Learn how to swim.
Throw them in the pool.
Throw them in the pool. But that goes back to like mothers. The way mothers bond is through more nurturing behaviors like cuddling.
But it tickles your brain in a different way.
More comforting,
Tickles your brain.
Yeah. And fathers are more through active play. Like roughhousing or wrestling.
Kids need both a mother and a father.
Yes,
there's two roles.
And that's what it says is both play an important and crucial part in that bond. Each one has a very important role. Yeah. They kind of like feed off each other. But what neuroscience shows, physical play activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that controls decision making and emotions. So it's brain science. Like the way you play, I see like you're often taking your kids to the park and to the junk park, and like that active play with them is working their brain because it releases like dopamine and endorphins that help with mood and motivate them to do more things.
Yeah, she never goes to mom with this stuff. Mm-hmm. She doesn't climb on mom. She'll literally stand on my shoulders all the way up, and like I could feel her feet balancing.
That also shows that she feels that safety with you. She has that trust. She trusts her mom in a different way, and she trusts you in a different way. Yeah. But that kind of also shows that
And the bond is, I'll give you an example of how different the bond is between the mother and the father, right? So there was one time when my son was in high school. He's 24 now. He was in high school and he ran away for 3 days, right? You draw a line, and then he left the house voluntarily. You draw a line in the sand. Okay, whatever. He came back 3 days later, and I remember my wife's like, "Hey," my son's back home, right? My wife's like, "Hey, aren't you guys gonna hug?" Like I forget the word she used, and we both looked at her like.
Did you do the stepbrothers thing?
Dude, as soon as my son walked in the door,
hug?
as soon as my son walked in the door, it was like me and him. It was already understanding. All is forgiven. Like everything's good.
Everything's good. Are different.
Yeah, guys are different. My wife's like, "You're not gonna even now. Hey, you're not gonna kiss Emmy goodbye." I'm like, "Dude, we don't work like you. They leave us alone.
Yeah.
We have our own thing, you know." But it's kind of funny how it goes along with that study. How there's the role of the dad and the role of the mom. Exactly.
That's why I feel like for guys,
that's super entertaining.
Guys, we don't need that verbal affirmation.
God, I thought it was just
for guys. It's like, hey, you're here. Okay, I get it.
And
hey, you don't have to tell me you love me, but the fact that you're here shows me.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Sas.
That's funny. It's funny you bring that up because here I thought I was just making my kids dumber.
Here,
like,
go play. No.
I'm not gonna sit here and teach you ABCs. I'm not gonna do this. I'm like, hey, get on my shoulder.
Get on my shoulder. I'm gonna spin you around.
Let me throw you in the pool. Fling them.
But yeah, so remember to hug your kids and then go play a game of tag.
The rough housing.
Yeah, then go wrestle with them. So
all right. Next one. Average adult can name. Oh, here we go. So you always see these kids with the freaking dinosaurs. Oh, talking about that T-Rex. And just annoying kids. Shut up. Yeah, I get it.
Velociraptor.
Yeah. So
pterodactyl.
average adult can name 10 dinosaurs, right? Me and you can name 10. I don't know if I can name 10.
Okay. Tyrannosaurus Rex, Velociraptor, Stegosaurus, Triceratops. I know there's more.
Is it the Brachiosaurus, the big one? Like I heard that one. I think that was
Brachiosaurus,
fake.
the long neck.
Yeah. I think that's not even real. I heard. Whatever.
Just
so we're counting 6. Pterodactyl.
The flying one.
All right. So we're not even up to 10, right? But dino obsessed 4-year-old can name 50. But a dino obsessed 4-year-old can name 50, and studies show these kids often outperform others in memory, focus, overall intelligence. Their intense interests act like brain training. So you're here thinking, dude, stupid ass, get away from me. I don't give a crap about that dinosaur. Look at, I saw, what's that dinosaur movie? Spielberg.
Jurassic Park.
I've seen Jurassic Park. I get it.
Have you seen it? The new one?
No.
It's badass.
Oh.
It's badass. I'm not gonna lie.
So you're saying I have to watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a little further research. I don't want to have to get on my glasses. I made bigger letters here. Between ages 2 to 6, many children develop what researchers call intense interest, right? Not only are they into a lot of the kids' dinosaurs, but also vehicles in space because it draws their imagination to these things. But we're talking about 1/3 of kids get really into this stuff, like these strong fascinations, right? What they talk about, it improves intention and focus, stronger memory skills, higher verbal and knowledge scores, problem-solving skills. Why problem-solving skills? Persistence.
Yep.
Persistence. They're trying to understand new information in their interesting, right? Yeah.
So it's funny you say that because I have several nephews, but one of the motivations for me to go watch Jurassic Park is my godson, Santiago, is the dino kid. But it's not just dinosaurs, but sharks. He can tell you the name of like so many different types of sharks.
Yeah.
His favorite is a megalodon.
Yeah.
And so I nicknamed him Santi Shark because he's like fascinated with dinosaurs and sharks.
I love sharks.
Yeah, I love Shark Week.
There's a reason why I don't go swim in the ocean, kids.
There's a reason I have a fear of the deep ocean as well.
Yeah.
Because of sharks. I have a lot of respect for the ocean and the sharks, but
I remember I was on a jet ski one time, like it was in the bay, San Diego Bay, right? Mission Bay. I was on a jet ski. It was right around SeaWorld, and I fell off the jet ski, and I had the not wetsuit, the floating, what do you call it, the device, the life jacket.
Life jacket.
You know, I was sitting there floating with my legs, and I was thinking, I wonder what fish are swimming under my leg right now. And I kind of started bugging out, and that was it. Got on the jet ski, went back shore, like, all right, cool, I'm done, man. You're next.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't want to.
But when you're talking about the dino kids,
Yeah.
like it makes a lot of sense because he's so fascinated with these animals that, like, it sort of like heightens his memory. He has a very good memory, and like he's a very good student, and that's what he's into. It's like I don't care about other things, but this is what this is. He could tell you all about him.
Like the nerdy kid.
Hey, tell me about the Velociraptor. Oh, tell me pterodactyl. He could tell you.
Like the nerdy kid from the original Jurassic Park. Grandpa, that nerdy kid.
Yeah,
that's the only one I've ever.
It's crazy though. Like, Dad, how do you remember all that?
It's the only one I've ever seen.
So, Dino Kids.
What are we into? God, I don't even know.
Playoff baseball. Yeah. Playoff baseball. That's what I would do too.
Sounds painful.
You ever close your eyes when you can't think of something, and you're like, what is it? What is it? And then you're like, you close your eyes, you're like, oh, there it is.
I sit there and close my eyes, try to remember something.
There's science behind that. Like the other day, we're in the hallway and we're trying to think, like, hey, what was the name of the lawyer on the O.J. Simpson case? And we couldn't think of him. I'm like, oh, I put my head down.
Marsha Clark.
Marsha Clark. Marsha Clark, dude. We could not think of.
Has it been going on 3 days and it just popped in my head?
On, like the whole week.
It's popped in my head right now, literally. Yeah.
Like, what is it? No, is it Mary? No, is it so
Samsonite.
That was way off. No, it's Marsha Clark. But I was like, God, I couldn't think of it.
We all knew it was gonna pop in our head like 3 days from now.
Like, don't Google it. Don't Google it. So whenever, don't Google it.
Yeah, all of us.
And so, like, there's something to be said. Like, there's a science when you close your eyes, it sort of keeps you from all the distractions.
That's funny. See, I just closed my eyes right now. And
so the studies that show, it says, why shutting your eyes supercharges your mind. And it says that studies show that closing your eyes improves memory retrieval. Because with fewer distractions, the brain can better access stored information and create a stronger internal imagery. So you kind of are blocking out distractions, and it's just forcing you to think about, okay, what is the name of that lawyer? And it takes you back.
Helps you block out stupidity?
Yeah, that too. But it triggers the brain to kind of access different, memories, different parts.
Yeah, the human brain is insane.
So that's why they often, like, if you ever remember how they used to have us do like those meditation when we came back, and like, okay, close your eyes.
Oh yeah, mental health.
But sports psychologists also use this. Like, hey, see yourself doing it before you do it.
Yeah,
close your eyes. Envision what you see yourself doing first.
Meditation is a huge thing among the wealthier population. It really is.
So
my psychologist try to get me to meditate, but I think it's the ADD.
It's tough.
Couldn't.
It takes a lot of practice.
Yeah.
But it says that when your eyes are open, about 80% of sensory input your brain process comes from vision. Closing your eyes dramatically reduces incoming sensory noise, distractions, which frees up mental bandwidth for other cognitive tasks like memory, recall, visualization, and problem solving.
That reminds me of the guy, Hundred Eyes, from the character's name was Hundred Eyes from the show Marco Polo, and they had this this dude could fight, and he's based on like a real life character. Marco Polo wrote about this fool, right? And this dude, nobody could beat his ass, and he was blind, and so everybody called him. His nickname was Hundred Eyes.
So
and he's blind.
It's kind of like Daredevil, right? The
Marvel
character.
Okay.
He's blind.
Yeah.
He relies on his senses and his smell, and like everything is heightened.
Yeah.
And it kind of got me thinking. One of the icebreakers I use every year at the beginning of the year, and I ask my students is, would you rather be deaf or blind? Would you rather be born deaf or blind? What would you pick?
I think deaf.
You would rather see?
I think deaf because I don't know, just maybe because maybe it'll help me to be blind so I can focus better because my brain is like bing, 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 bing. So my brain's like a pinball. But actually, I'm entertained by that. I enjoy that.
Most people would rather see.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, you want to see what's in front of you. And I personally, I think I'd rather be blind. Because I think also the communication aspect. Like, I could just learn sign language or whatever. Okay, but how many people do you know speak sign language?
How many famous people do you know that are deaf? And how many famous people do you know that are blind? I can name 2.
Stevie Wonder,
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
Musical geniuses.
Jose Feliciano.
Beethoven? Is that the only?
No, he was partially deaf.
It was that one, right?
Yeah.
He had to
relied on
like
the
bite.
sound.
He had to bite on a cord from the
Yeah,
piano
to
to
the
be able to
vibration.
feel the vibration. But that's it. That's the only one I can think of.
So I think the fact that we rely so much on sounds to learn how to be verbal.
Mm-hmm.
If you're deaf, how are you gonna communicate verbally?
Yeah, can we have a trial run with both for a week? Yeah.
That's right.
What Helen
Dude,
Keller?
I'm not kidding. One time I saw this guy. I was driving in Yuma, and he had he was wearing headphones, but I could see one of them was off. But he had a walking stick, and this dude was like literally walking down and like kind of dancing. And he stopped at the corner. He was just chilling. I'm like, what? And it was weird because it was very obvious like there was something up with him.
You were filming in case he fell?
No, and I was like watching them, and I was like, dude, this guy's blind.
Yeah.
And he was kind of dancing to whatever he's listening to.
Yeah.
But I saw that he had a part of his headphones like off.
Yeah.
So he can hear the traffic around him. It was early in the morning, so it was a lot of traffic. But I was like, wow, that's crazy. My great aunt, she was blind. I remember growing up. She wasn't born blind, but she went blind. And I remember asking her. I was little. I was like, do you miss like seeing? And she's like, yeah, but at least I can still communicate. At least I can hear you and you laugh and you listen to music and stories. And I think for me, that's the biggest thing is, okay, I can't see, but how am I going to communicate?
Can't hear, be different communicating.
So for me, that storytelling, music, and I can listen to a movie and imagine things like that. So
yeah, that's a pretty good point.
So yeah, close your eyes off. Close your eyes.
Block out stupidity.
And then see where you go.
Block out stupid distractions.
It's crazy, huh? So what you got?
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The age-old question. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well,
there's science.
Scientists have confirmed that the chicken came before the egg. What? Why? Because a special protein called OC17, and that is ovoclidin 17. Let's just call it OC17, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
Only found in hens is needed to form eggshells. Without the chicken, the egg couldn't exist.
Wait, what's a hen? Like, what's the difference?
The chick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's the
It's
rooster.
The rooster.
No, there's a bunch of hens always running around, and the rooster screws them all and makes babies of them all like that.
Makes eggs.
Yeah, yeah, like the
Eggs, roosters.
Yeah, but also because I ChatGPT this bad boy, right? There's two different perspectives. There's a biological perspective, evolutionary perspective, and there's a chemistry perspective. Now, the chemistry perspective, that's what studies going on there. The OC17, that protein that binds the calcium carbonate, helps to form the hard shell and yolk and albumin.
Okay. So it kind of protects the embryo.
So without that, hard shells could not exist. But the evolutionary perspective is that the chicken came first. I'm like, what the? What?
Wow.
Yeah. So, bird very similar to chicken, laid an egg inside. Oh, therefore I think because the evolutionary, because we all came from the ocean pretty much, and all fish lay eggs. It's somewhere along those lines, the explanation.
So it was like a kind of similar to a bird. Right?
What?
Is that what it's saying? Or
a bird very similar to chicken laid an egg. Inside the egg, a genetic mutation created the first true chicken embryo.
oh, okay. So
Therefore,
there's
the
a mutation, some
egg
kind of
existed
mutation.
before the chicken.
So what caused that mutation? That's what I'm curious about.
And we're mutating all the time. I'm mutating right now. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
So they're saying that so who's saying that the chicken came first?
The
Science? The chemists
are saying the chicken came first because without the OC17 that binds the calcium carbonate and helps form the shell, they said without that, then you can have an egg, stupid.
So
right?
And then the evolutionary,
like
there's a
we
mutation.
pretty much all came from the ocean fish, and the fish was laying eggs. And there you go.
So they were all fish chef.
Throw them away, yeah. So
And then
it all came
mutations, land, water animal to land animal, mutations, sauce, eggs, omelets.
Why, yes.
Omelets it is.
Yes.
Well, that makes me hungry.
I love omelets. Hey, so
You like milk in your omelets? You ever make it like?
you know what? My mom used to make them like that, but I followed this chef, Are You Hungry? And he gave me this butter strategy, so I've been tinkering with the butter strategy.
Okay.
But growing up, I always enjoyed putting milk in it because it created this different texture.
It makes it fluffy.
Yeah.
Like a little fluffy. Add a little milk, stir it up.
Yeah.
Omelet, baby.
You know what I'm talking about? The Are You Hungry guy? Don't F it up. Ever heard of that guy?
Wait, is that
He starts yelling, starts cussing.
the New York guy?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Are you
also,
hungry?
wait, I forgot his name.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's Instagram. Are you hungry?
I think that's
Are you hungry?
Are you hungry? Oh, he was
Don't F it up.
what's his name? Here, let me close my eyes.
He just like simple. Thank you. He does like simple dishes, and I like
He's
following
Greek.
him. Yeah.
He's Greek.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time he was talking about like baklava, or
Yeah.
how do you call it? It's like that
Baklava.
pastry.
Yeah.
He's Greek. I forget his name though.
Call those dirty Europeans here in America,
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna say, if I close my eyes-
Eastern European bloc.
to remember, but he's a rapper too.
He is.
He's a rapper, yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming to me. He's a rapper. He came out on the Tiny Desk concert
What?
on NPR. Yeah.
God, all I do is watch his Instagram reels.
They're great.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll remember some next episode. I remember. So, but I think that's a good time to transition to disappointing affirmation.
Disappointing affirmation for the week.
Or you want to go best of the week?
No, let's go best of the week.
Let's
first.
go best of the week
Right,
because,
right.
man, I love the reactions sometimes where people just. And
And-
sometimes like people
any-
don't have like
any-
anything to do. Or
Any
what?
news gets out, it just becomes polarizing now.
Even if it's not political, people will like.
They'll make it
Let's
political.
make it political.
Yeah.
What am I referring to? The Super Bowl halftime show.
Super Bowl with Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny just got announced to be the halftime show performer.
Yeah.
And personally, I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, people are up in arms because it's all going to be in Spanish, right?
It's like, what? He don't even speak English.
Donald Trump made it very political because he said he's going to send ICE there, which is a funny thing because, you know, we did a little research,
Oh,
right?
yeah, we do. We do our research here.
Yeah.
So, how many previous performers are not U.S. citizens?
Rihanna, Barbados. Shakira, Colombia. Paul McCartney, the English. Rolling Stones, English. U2's from Ireland.
Big names,
Shania
too.
Twain from
These
Canada.
global
Sting
superstars.
is a Brit. Coldplay are a bunch of Brits. The Weeknd is from
I
Canada?
didn't know that.
Of course,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
He's
Come
a
on,
nice
eh?
guy.
Bill Collins from England, the UK. Bad Bunny is from Puerto Rico, which technically makes him, guess what? A United States citizen.
He does not need a
kids.
passport.
He does not.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw it in all the memes that came out.
The beauty of
Oh,
imperialism
man.
and the ignorance of the general population.
That's right. So I was like, dude.
Why are you sending ICE? These are Puerto Ricans. They're citizens.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
can come and go as they wish because
Yeah.
they're a part of the U.S.
All you have to do is let them go, give them their independence, and you don't have to worry
we're
about this
talking about
anymore,
the list
right?
you just named. These are global superstars.
Yeah, they're monsters. Who else
They're
performs
known
at the Super Bowl?
everywhere. They
Yeah.
can go to South America. They can go to Asia.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny's going on tour. He's going to like Latin America. He's going to Europe. He's going to Japan. He's
Not going to the United
Australia.
States.
He's not performing in the U.S. this time, and he's performed in the U.S. multiple times.
Yeah.
He sells out all the time. And for this album, he's choosing not to.
I don't want
He's going
ICE to
somewhere
show
else.
up. I don't want ICE
Yeah.
to raid my concert.
And so now he's performing at the Super Bowl. I'm telling you right now, that's gonna be a show because I went to the last concert and best concert.
So
best-
people are
best
saying
concert.
I'm gonna boycott the concert, and you know what the beauty of that is? That's called capitalism.
Yeah.
You don't have to take in the product. You know, all right, you're serving me a drink that I don't enjoy. I don't have to pay for that drink.
Cool.
You know, I don't have to.
That's your prerogative.
There's nothing more democratic than capitalism, right? So everybody's up in arms like this is a public institution, the NFL, which it is not, is a private enterprise,
Yeah.
and that's the beauty of America, is the freedom of the private enterprise.
You can choose.
Uh-huh.
But if you remember last year, Kendrick Lamar, there was some controversy with that too. People were criticizing before and after. It doesn't matter. You can have Jesus Christ perform and people are going to talk smack.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, what the hell? You can't make everybody happy. So
they're having Jews on stage
I
now.
was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
You can't make
Yeah.
everybody happy. So
Yeah,
just enjoy it, have a good time or not. That's your choice, right?
Yeah.
So that's the best thing I saw all week. I thought you would agree with me
I'm
on
usually
that.
drunk by halftime, and I have to
So-
go to the restroom a bunch of times. I usually miss the show. You
I
know?
don't.
And the first half is probably usually pretty boring anyway. And the NFL players talk about that because their nerves are so crazy.
There have been some great shows, great halftime shows. I think of like Dr. Dre, Snoop,
Dr. Dre one I
That
enjoyed.
was
Yeah.
good. Shakira, J-Lo, that was great. Personally, I enjoyed that.
So
But we'll see what happens.
best
with
of the week for me, a little more simplified. I was trying to think what good things has happened today. Now here's one. The other day I was on a rant about the Declaration of Independence. I
Sounds
think.
about right. Yeah.
And I get very patriotic. I get my patriotic rants, but not like vote Democrat or vote Republican. No, Constitution, founding fathers. This is where our boys said it like that. And I must have been, I don't know what. I lose track of time. I just start messing with the crowd. And then after I was done,
It's like a halftime show.
yeah, he came up to me after and he handed me a pass. And I took the pass. I looked at it. I was like, dude, you were supposed to leave 15 minutes ago. Like, I know, but I didn't want to leave. I was into what you were saying. Like,
He didn't want to miss the show. I'm telling you, dude.
Like, are you
You got your own halftime
like,
show.
wait, what? I mean, I didn't react like this in front of him because I don't want to be, you know. But
that-
man, I went home thinking, wow.
That
okay.
validates so many things, and it shows, hey, these kids pay attention to you. You capture the crowd, and they're listening. So
This job's fun.
yeah,
I'm just glad that.
and you have a halftime show. So,
who knows what I was talking about?
Yeah, who knows?
I think
You blacked out,
I started with the Declaration of Independence, and who knows where I went from there. But the bottom line is, apparently some people in the crowd were entertained.
Sometimes they listen.
Maybe some boycotted. I don't know. I don't know. So on that note,
hey, I love getting into fun facts. The chicken or the egg? That's like a.
I was all happy. The chemist decided, okay, the chicken came first. Then the biologist stepped in. Oh, don't forget about evolution. I'm like, God.
Can't we just get a clear-cut answer?
I thought we had one until we did research.
And then we kind of did, and then it kind
I
of.
was so happy up until
So
whatever. Here we are.
hey, let's get ready for Halloween
Let's do it. Let's
it.
be somebody that we're not.
for a whole day.
Sit,
Yeah.
baby.
On to the next one.
Let's do it.
Bad Bunny said we got 4 months to learn Spanish, guys, all right? I'm starting today. If I can do it as a gringo, you can do it too, all right? Here we go. Ya, hey, dime cómo lo hago para verte. Hay un paso no lo vuelvo aquí a quedarte. En las noches sin dormir, lo que hago es enseñarte. No te puedo olvidar, no te puedo olvidar, no. Enseñaste a querer, me enseñaste a bailar.